Assalamualaikum and greetings to everyone. This presentation is prepared by undergraduate students from the Faculty of Built Environment, Department of Building under the Bachelor of Science in Construction Management. It is proudly presented for our respectful lecturer Dr. Muhammad Rizal bin Muhammad for the subject CMA 653 Construction Economics. Before we start our presentation, let me introduce myself first. My name is Ahmad Idris bin Abdullah, along with Cik Anisha Hanim binti Cik Muhammad Akairuddin, Siti Najiha binti Abdul Rahim, and Nur Shahira binti B. Amsah. We are from Group 3, presenting a construction innovation based on circular economy principle. The selected topic for our project is the production of decorative floor tiles from recycled glass waste using epoxy resin, or also known as EcoGleam tiles. Developing country, Malaysia continues to rely heavily on its construction industry to support economic growth and urban development. However, this industry also consumes significant amount of raw materials and generate excessive construction waste. What is the circular economy in the construction context? Circular economy is an economic system that emphasizes reuse, recycling, and waste reduction. In the context of the construction industry, various materials such as wood, plastic, and glass are simply thrown away without any effort to recycle them. In Malaysia, glass waste is very poorly recycled and only about 3 to 5% is reused. The rest is taken to landfill, which contributes to environmental pollution and waste of resources that could potentially be used. To address this issue, many countries, including Malaysia, are moving toward adopting the circular economy model. This is a system aimed at eliminating waste and maximizing the use of existing resources by reusing, recycling, and reducing. In construction, circular economy involves four main principles. First, reusing materials such as bricks or timber from demolition site. Second, recycling waste into new usable construction product. Third, minimizing resource consumption by optimizing design and reducing energy. And fourth, designing for disassembly, where buildings are planned so that their components can be reused later. By applying this principle, the construction industry can shift from a linear, wasteful model to a sustainable and closed-loop system. The main issue identified is that glass waste from construction sites and factories is not being properly recycled. At the same time, existing decorative floor tiles are costly and still rely on non-renewable resources.
Going forward, construction waste remain a major issue in Malaysia. One of the most overlooked material is glass waste. Glass from demolished buildings, window panes, or even industrial by-product is often sent directly to landfills. This not only contributes to environmental degradation, but also represent a missed opportunity to convert waste into value. Our group identified this challenge and developed an innovative product called EcoGleam tiles. EcoGleam tiles is decorative floor tiles made from recycled glass waste bound together using epoxy resin. So, how are these tiles produced? Firstly, we begin by collecting and breaking glass waste from construction and industrial areas. The glass is crushed into small, sharp fragments. Next, we prepare a wooden formwork and measure it precisely to shape the EcoGleam tiles into neat rectangles. Then we pour epoxy resin and mix it with a hardener. The two components are stirred slowly to ensure a smooth consistency and to avoid air bubbles. Finally, the crushed glass and epoxy mixture is poured into the wooden formwork. It is left to cure for 24 hours and the EcoGleam tiles is complete to use. What makes EcoGleam tiles unique is that they combine aesthetic value, sustainability, and cost efficiency. They are durable, glossy, and suitable for in-the-floor surface, such as lobbies, office, and decorative areas. This innovation directly applies circular economy principles that we reuse waste material that reduce landfill contributions and optimize a product life cycle.
Now let us discuss how this innovation can be implemented in the real construction industry. Our proposed implementation strategies start with partnering with local waste collection centers and demolition contractors to acquire consistent supplies of glass waste. Next, a small-scale production unit can be set up near construction zone to reduce transport costs. The worker can be trained to make epoxy and cast tiles on-site using formwork templates. This not only decentralizes production but also opens new opportunities for low-cost, sustainable flooring in residential, commercial, and even government buildings. The term of cost-benefit analysis, EcoGleam tiles offer significant savings. The first one is the raw material cost is reduced by up to 30% since glass waste is practically free and no high temperature firing is required. Second, traditional ceramic tile involve mainly kiln firing and glazing, all of which consume energy and increase production costs. Our method cut down energy using and carbon emission. The product aesthetic value also add commercial appeal. The clients are more likely to choose a sustainable product that also look premium.
EcoGleam tiles deliver measurable sustainability impacts that align with national and global goals. Firstly, by reusing glass waste, we reduce the burden on landfill and avoid the emissions caused by glass manufacturing. Secondly, our process has a lower carbon footprint compared to traditional tile production, as no heat treatment is involved. Thirdly, the product life cycle is extended due to the durability of epoxy-bound surface. We estimate that each square meter of EcoGleam tiles can divert up to 5 kilograms of glass from waste streams. Over time, this contributes to reducing environmental impact across multiple sectors. This project also supports several United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, SDG 11 Sustainable City and Communities, by promoting eco-friendly building materials, and SDG 12 Responsible Consumption and Production, by reducing material waste and encouraging recycling practice. In conclusion, EcoGleam tiles is not just a concept, it is a practical, scalable innovation that addresses a real problem using circular economy principle. It proves that with the right mindset and approach, we can transform construction waste into a resource. Thank you for watching our presentation.